the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our reporter tonight.
See, I really want Julian Stuff to stop
Perfect
winning
time
his
to
10
check in
wins,
on our
but
Rookie of the Year
still
rankings.
not.
We're halfway to
Yeah.
seeing who grabs the award. So far this season, he's been rock solid, helping out his team and turning in strong performances that have earned him the 4 spot.
And that's a pretty solid position at number 4. Will he be higher or lower on that list once the season ends?
Well, there is potential to be higher. It's just a matter of how his body holds up at this point. The rest of the season is really going to be a grind.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. They've got LaMelo Ball. He's out there with MP. Miller is out there with Jared Allen. And it's Salon in at the power forward position. And for the Clippers, we've got Walker Kessler. And it's Stockton in at the small forward position. Approaching the midway point of the season now, Grant. How much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, BA, I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes that weekend off is a nice reset button.
Now here's MP. Miller outside. Jacks up a 3. Christie with a rebound. It's good from the top of the key.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard backup.
Pass to MP. Ball outside. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
It's stolen by MP. And he lays it in on the break. About a minute played here so far in the first. George passes to Kessler. And here's Watson. Out left to the wing. Shoots it from the corner. Christie's shot is off.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's MP. The Clippers grab the miss.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
It's stolen by MP. Miller on the wing. Pass to Salon. Allen a screen. Here's the 3. And Salon gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game. And he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Salon, he's got 5 now.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, BA, that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in LA, they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Clippers trail by 6. George scanning the floor. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Now one on ball.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. George hits them both.
At this point, we might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to MP. Miller outside. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
What a great look by MP. He just finds a way to deliver.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Christie. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Oh, come on.
That's his first foul. side wing. Here's Stockton. Right by Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Shot's good by Stockton. Stockton's got this second bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early is already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's MP. His last outing, he had 24 points. And there's the whistle. Illegal strain is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's Stockton. So versatile on offense. Averaging around 23.5 points per contest. MP left side. Misses in close. Clippers trail by 5. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Now the Hornets moving it up. Finished off the break. MP's got his second bucket of the night. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hornets.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. Really like their energy defensively.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that. Working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Now here's Miller. Taking command on offense when they need it. Putting up 21 a game. Back to MP. Ball outside. 6 to shoot. From downtown. Knocks down the long J. Ball's got 6.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Oh my god, and he shoots with one.
And the first
I forgot that he shoots free throws with one hand. I forgot about that. That's crazy.
Clippers trail by 5. They've
But
got
look,
Malik
at least
Monk,
he's
and it's Ball.
at least
In
he's
at the 5.
shooting
Now
over
Long. He's out
80%
there for the Clippers. Newman
from the free
pass to
throw
Christie.
line with that form. At least I can say that.
Outside. Charlotte has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Miller outside. Pass to Salon. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
So this small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Monk. 3-pointer. The rebound by MP. Miller on the wing. Monk covers. And Salon gets it to go.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Pass to Newman. Now here's McBride. There's a screen for 3. That shot is off. And so MP will bring it up for Charlotte. This team has now won 28 consecutive games and have put themselves into elite company by surpassing the record set by LeBron James and the Heat back in 2013.
Well, I've been super fortunate to be on some teams that have had some great runs, and I know how hard this can be. You can be so talented, you can be so committed, but you also have to have a few things go your way. And right now, everything going their way.
Here's Garrett. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Pass to MP. And here's Miller. Clock at 4. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by McBride. Clippers trail by 9. Takes the 3. Christie's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Kicks it out to MP. Miller outside. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Miller's got 5.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Oh, foul,
So it
ref.
looks like
Come
the Hornets will
on.
retain possession here. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Defense is all about will and desire. Here are the NBA leaders in steals so far. MP, number 1.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense. They're really working the paint now.
Clippers trail by 13. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Christie passes to McBride. Pass to Monk. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's MP. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. Trying to make it a 3-point play. George, he's checked in for McBride. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, MP. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant. Seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played really well. He dropped 24 points and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, BA, there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you could just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
George passes to Vaughn. Pass to Monk. Shot to stop the run. Nails it from 3. Monk's got 8.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Garrett. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 17. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Pass to Garrett. There's the 3. Monk grabs a miss. The Clippers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. He takes it in. George outside. They set the pick. The 3 is up. Second chance effort. Here's Christie. Outside Monk. The 3 ball. He buries it from 3. 11.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Garrett passes to MP. Takes it free. And Salon gets it to go. And the Hornets lead by 14.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to George. Buries it down low. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
What a burst out of that first step, straight to the hole.
Here's Garrett. On the wing, MP. Miller outside. It's rebounded by George. Clippers trail by 12. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5. Here's Garrett. MP outside from behind the arc. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
George outside. Here he goes. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
That's a great swat. Jared Allen gets up there. Hard to escape his reach.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference. Here's Stockton. He's got 5. Knocks down the triple. Stockton's got 8.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
All passes to MP. Miller outside, lets it go from deep. Monk grabs the miss. Monk's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hornets. And Los Angeles making a change here. McBride's checked in. Hornets leading by 10. Pass to MP. Here's Wilkins. Miller outside. Sinks it from distance. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
For 3, George. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Salon, he's got 5 rebounds in the game. Nice job by MP, converting it tight.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
MP. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that's a one-game homestand for the club.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Now here's Watson. No made baskets yet. To the paint. Ball with a steal. In transition. Here they come. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's McBride. Down low. Here's Vaughn. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. No good on the free throw. Christie's checked in for the Clippers. And the second free throw is good. And here's Charlotte now. It's an 18-point lead. Ball outside. The three. Drops in the three. Ball's got 9.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play. Right now playing with tons of intensity.
Back to George. Pass to Stockton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. Number 1, the Hornets.
Over the last month, they started to hit a high percentage of shots, and I think it's due primarily to great shot selection.
And the Clippers making a change here. Kessler's checked in. So he gets them both. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 15-6 run. Ball passes to MP. Miller outside. To the wing, right side. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to drop.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
George passes to Kessler. Outside Watson. To the left wing. Screen by Watson. Stockton. Drops one in from the wing. 12 points for him. 1:33 left in the first half of this game. Ball passes to MP. Ball taking his time here. Pass to Miller. 4-3. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds now. We've got 1:08 left in the second period. Shots good by Stockton.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's MP. 14 points for him. Pass to Salaw. Here's the pick. 5 to shoot. And here's MP from outside. Connects from downtown. MP's got 17.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
To the wing on the left. Outside Watson. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wilkins. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Seconds left in the first half. George passes to Kessler. Here's Stockton. Pass to Kessler. To the middle. Here's Christie. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on MP.
At the line for 2, Christie.
And he knocks down the first one. misses.
Right, I gotta get out. Oh, I got lucky there. The buzzer
And
was
this
about
is
to
his second and
sound.
third free throws tonight.
They called a foul with .5 left. Wow.
And he makes the first.
So I'm gonna end the half with free throws.
He's perfect from the line this time. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Charlotte on top, just dominating this one. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
You look at Los Angeles, I think we know at this point how good this team can be, and that is not very good at it.
Look at Kenny over here reading like a third grader. Hard to disagree, but this team is bunk.
Bunk?
I said it, bunk.
Bunk? Just, hey, define bunk.
It's a dunk, but a bad dunk. Bunk.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Hornets.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they maintain that razor sharp level of focus? Hard to bet against them.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for Charlotte, MP is out there with ball. Then it's Jared Allen, then it's Miller, and it's Salon in at the 4.
The defense has got to bring a little bit more. Hitting Allen like that is not going to prevent him from scoring.
Now here's Watson. He's scoreless. And a jam by George.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Fires for 3. And Salon gets it to go. Salon, he's got 17 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Well, Los Angeles shooting 47% of this one. Looking efficient. Pass to Christie. Back to George. Releases. The Hornets pull it in. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. MP drives in. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Here's Stockton. Now Watson. Here's Stockton. 14 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Watson. Fires the 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Salon. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now here's George. He's got 11. Outside Watson. Here's Stockton. And no good. The dry spell continues.
Yeah, starting the half here, 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Now here's George. And his scoring average impressive. Putting up 17 a game. From outside the arc. They get it back. Pass to Christie. From deep. Hits a 3-pointer. Give him 8 points now.
Gotta tee him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Here's Salone. Into the lane. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Nice shot by Watson.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Salone. 23 points in the game. MP, the pass to Miller. Hits the trifecta. Miller's got 15.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Stockton. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's MP. 21 points in the game. Miller outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And a miss there on the triple.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
MP, the pass to Miller. Allen a screen. The shot. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Watson. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. On the wing, MP. Pass to Salone. Ball outside. Lets the three fly. Kessler with a rebound. Well, Los Angeles shooting just 36% on the third. Here's Stockton. 17 points in the game. And the Clippers miss again.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And a chance now to review the small forwards with the most assists in the last month. Second, Brandon Miller.
The selfless attitude of this group of wings is a breath of fresh air. I mean, they're all about doing what's best for the team.
We've seen a lot of three men be great scorers over the past couple years, but these guys fit right in the category of being some of the best passers. Almost point guard-like skills. Crisp ball movement is never an issue with any of them on the floor.
Mitchell's checked in for Charlotte. Daniels comes in for LaMelo Ball.
But you can say this about any team, but for MP's team, making free throws is always key.
Here's Stockton. Checked by Mitchell. Shots good by Stockton.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
MP, the pass to Miller. Lays it up and then off the pretty assist. Miller's got 19 points.
But when you have someone like MP who understands the offense and plays unselfish basketball, that's a huge advantage.
Pass to Watson. Here's Stockton. Checked by Mitchell. That one is off. Nice D from Allen. Here's MP. Driving inside. No good that time. Los Angeles shooting 44%. A pretty decent clip, Christie. Great D that time from Allen.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
Here's Stockton. He's got 19. Lays it up and banks it in. Stockton's got 7 points for the quarter.
So if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Miller on the wing. Allen a screen from the arc. And Miller good for three. Miller's got got 10 points in just the second half.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Pass to Stockton. Over Mitchell. Stockton's shot is off.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make a ball, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
To the inside. Nice shot by Watson.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Miller outside. Excellent defense there from Watson. Well, the Clippers shooting 39% from the field in the third. Pass to Christie. Here's Stockton. To the paint. Here's Kessler. Here's Christie. On target from Ray. Christie's got 11 points.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You gotta try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Daniels passes to MP. Here's Miller. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Christie. Kicks it to George. Pass to Watson. Here's Christie. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Allen with a screen on Kessler. Here's Daniels. Cans it. Nobody near him.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Here's the teardrop. And his 5th pick of the game is 12 attempts. Charlotte has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. And here are the Hornets with another bucket. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Back to George. Pass to Stockton. Screen by Watson. The three. Tries again. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's MP. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Yeah, I think the kids call that weight room points from MP.
Now Los Angeles with it. Outside Watson. Inside. Here's Christie. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Christie's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Miller outside. A minute 31 left in the third. Chalk up 2 there. Daniels has got 8.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Pass to Christie. To the middle. Mitchell grabs a miss. Here's Miller, defended by Watson. 58 seconds left to play in the third. MP outside. Miller outside. Counted from distance. Miller's got 13 in the second half.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Stockton pass to Watson. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. He has 7.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Miller. 25 points in the game. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's George. And too long on the shot. Here's MP. And it's in there. MP MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back.
MP getting it done for the Hornets. A tremendous offensive output.
Oh my god, the Clippers have Doc Rivers back. Even though in the past
The Clippers call timeout.
it hasn't worked with Doc Rivers for the LA Clippers. That's crazy that they would bring him back.
So it's the Hornets now. Pass to Starks. Now here's MP. Here's Salone. And Keontae George gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Hey Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, BA, through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Just 5 to shoot. Starks. And the three-pointer goes.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
You've got George, and it's Kessler, and it's the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Got a piece of it.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hornets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
I just need one rebound for a triple-double.
Now Kessler. Here's Christie. And the Clippers miss again. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Salon. Allen, left side. MP left side. Shot clock at 5. Here Starks. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's the Clippers
Oh, that's
ball.
gonna do it. I'm probably not gonna get that triple-double because they're just gonna,
Here's Stockton.
dribble it out. So we're gonna win by 32.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be